Alright, hello all, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, today, obviously, we are going to be clearing another battle-hardened formidable foe stage here. I really do want to get these done, and hopefully, all the OG Dragon Ball Red Zone stages before, the global celebration starts. I mean, the countdown should be starting on, like, the 30th. So I got like a solid 10 days here, so there's enough time if I'm pretty quick with it. But that being said, obviously this is stage 6 here. I did just do 5 the other day. I mean, that took me quite a while, to be honest. But I mean, we're getting closer. And I think the missions start from, stage 9 is when we start to see some missions appear. So I'll probably just do the mission clear with stage 9 and stage 10. Just get it out of the way, right? I mean, I might as well. So, here though, we are stage 6. And we did get, obviously, LRTN. Now, at the time I'm recording this, I'm actually somewhat in the middle of a showcase, if that makes any sense. I haven't done a proper, showcase for a character in quite a while, partly because I haven't got too many of the characters recently. In fact, I would actually say, post the Part 2 10th anniversary, the only brand new character I have pulled has been Hit, and I've summoned on Daima Vegeta's banner. I summoned on the Youth Goku banner. I summoned on, obviously Hit. I used my Dokkan Day tickets on Hit as well. I did get Hit. I didn't summon on Cell. Obviously, I believe the Dokkan Day tickets started with Pikkon. I did not get Pikkon. I did not get Tao. I actually did 150 on Tao, not that I wanted him, but just because of the new summon point system. I wanted to make sure I'd have enough for the Part 2, by the Part 2 banners for the global celebration, essentially. So I summoned on a decent bit of banners. I did not use stones on TN, but I got them off the tickets, and I was like, well, I might as well do some showcases, and of course, my horrible event luck recently, it followed me over there, and the opening RNG kind of screwed me over quite a bit, so unfortunate, but I figure I'll get another 2 or 3 attempts in at reset tonight, and then I'll call it there. But I did want to, continue here, as well as I have not yet tried YAMCHA out after ZZA, so I don't have him fully link leveled. I only have 1 dupe in him, but he is EZA'd, and I figure this could sort of work as, more showcase for TN, as well as a bit of a showcase for EZA YAMCHA. Because, I mean, Battle Hardened Formidable Foe is probably the best event for him, with how his intro is. So I think this should be a pretty good composition here. YAMCHA should be able to float between slot 1 and 2, even though he definitely prefers slot 1. All that being said, though, I'm ready to get started here. I do actually want to, there we go, run a TN Friends. He has a decent bit of link levels here. Is there, a 55% one I could run, maybe? That's not... I'm trying to showcase him just as weak as possible, so, as to say. I do want to throw some equips on him, but I haven't touched link levels. Well, let me rephrase that. I did throw some equips on him before I planned on doing a proper showcase. It was a level 8 defense and 3 additional 3 crit. So long intro out of the way, let's jump in. I think this team should be pretty good, but I guess we'll see. I don't know what's in store for us. I have made sure to avoid all these sort of events. I did find the third fight, I suppose I should say, of stage 5 to be quite troublesome. So let me turn that off so we can get the intro in, and let's get started here.
I might just possibly be able to have an enjoyable fight.
Okay, that's perfect. So when going through here, I do actually want the idea for bringing like the Gogeta character. Obviously, I'm trying to bring a lot of characters that aren't typically being on the big strong teams right now. But I think like just bringing like Gogeta, well the Gogeta card, whatever, should be pretty good because it does sort of work with Tien's kit design of wanting to be floated between slot 1 and 2. Now, obviously, we do need to wait until, this card can tag for that to work, but... so I suppose maybe them starting on turn 2 would be better, because it's turn 4, right? But this will work for now, I figure. So Tien's starting off with an 11 mil there. Not the highest, especially when you're not doing several additional supers. And, the 55% Gogeta there starting off quite a bit higher. But the thing is, with Tien, I mean, he really gets so much power once you take advantage of putting him like in slot 2 and just keep rotating him back and forth. Also, like, he does have the sort of ability that, like, the 5th anniversary Vegeta Blue have, where you can use the active in slot 2 or 3 and then still put him in slot 1 and have all the buffs. Well, not all of the buffs. You miss out on the 4-turn buff for slot 2, 3, but the when attacking buff you do get. So, I mean, that juices him up quite a bit. So, I think he's going to be really fun. I think he's going to be really good. I think YAMCHA, is also going to be really fun and good. I mean, we'll have to see, of course, but he is a really good dodge character in a non-dodge meta. So that's why I wanted to bring him here, because I think he'll be able to look good in these fights.
Let me at him. I'll show him that I'm not messing around. Come on, let's do this.
Because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure most of these fights are more or less like... Well, let me the better way to say this is I don't know how the rest of these stages go, but I'm pretty sure there hasn't been dodge canceling in any of the other stages. So and with his intro, it sort of makes more sense to me. Now YAMCHA does want to be getting a lot of rainbow orbs. We could use his active. His active does buff up the dodge chance, I do believe. What should I do here? I think we'll save the active for next turn, maybe. I think that's what we'll do. And Tien, kind of bad orbs here, unfortunately. Although Goku will give us support once we... Oh, it's only key, or not a key, only stats. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess I just can't get the 18 key for Tien here. Now, to be fair, I mean, it's not the most important to get the 18 key for Tien. Please don't. Okay, I was going to say, if he fails the first dodge. Now, before attacking, he does get the 10% per Rainbow Key Sphere and the 40% defense. I haven't, like, watched any showcases, but my original interpretation of that ability was that it would proc for like the rest of the turn, the defense part, I mean, but I saw people on Twitter were saying something else, so I'm not quite sure. Now, we started off 6-some-odd mil and are ending off on a 20.6. I mean, he did get like fully built up there, just about, I think, so I suppose, fair enough.
Should be around here.
But that is quite an improvement within the turn. Okay, I think we can probably, at this point, do the once per day now. We should, keyword being should, have, all of our intros in. I don't know, I don't think well, I suppose if we get to the point where we have any actives we're going to do, I'll switch it back then, just to be safe. Because I might have gotten YAMCHA's active in, because I am actively link leveling him, I just never got around to him. until really recently. So I do want to make sure to get that done. Oh, okay. So the friend only being 55%, but having the additional actually did get the additional super there. I do find it really weird that they invest all the sort of dev time into like additionals or the 12 key animation, and then like the character doesn't even have additionals built in. Like I think it's a little weird that Tien doesn't have any crit or additional built in. I think he is probably really insane. From the experience I have from him, he's looking pretty good. I don't know where I'd like rank him exactly, but yeah, I mean he looks pretty good. So I'm very happy, especially for 55%. Link level 1, everything. He looks really good, but I don't like characters not raising defense on super. I don't think he necessarily needs it, but it's still like a bit of a like question mark for me, And I do think that like just even a guaranteed additional with a high chance or something would have been nice, but maybe that's just me because he doesn't have crit, so you'd think. I mean, he is super effective against all types, but you'd think they'd want to give him more of the abilities, but I don't know. Now, this is what I was saying with YAMCHA and Tien. This should be a really good sort of rotation here, because we can just flip them both back and forth. Let's just to be safe here, let's get the goat YAMCHA, his active skill in. This should do pretty good damage.
Buckle up, buddy, because you're in for real challenge. You're not gonna like this! Fireball!
Yeah, that's 14 mil. That's pretty good. So I do think Tien's probably actually going to kill here. If I had to guess. I mean, we do have his slot 2 buff up, and now we're going to get his slot 1 buff up. So he's going to be pretty juiced here, as well as with the support. Oh, really? Only 11 mil again? I thought he'd be hitting higher than that. I mean, I suppose he doesn't have, like, legendary power or anything active. That definitely is a pretty big hit. We don't have any link levels on my Tien. Oh, wait, what? He has 3 phases?
Mind your own business.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm excited.
Okay, I'm not crazy, right? He definitely, this is his 3rd phase, right? None of the none of the other ones. There were a couple like one phase ones, but I don't think I've seen not that I can recall, at least a 3 phase. Jesus. Okay. What to do here? Now we can actually take advantage of that Tien tech I was talking about. We could probably do that next turn. What I'm gonna do here is we'll sort of take advantage of him being in slot 2. Okay. Now this is I'm genuinely I was so shocked. Now Goku is already going to get an additional super for being in slot 3, but he doesn't get defense on super either. So I suppose we don't necessarily need it. But he's obviously not going to do as much damage here because of that. I don't know. I think it's probably fine. I don't know. I mean, he does get more defensive with less HP. That did a lot of damage. Oh my god, wait. So that first attack was a super. Is he going to maybe like super multiple times? He's so weak defensively here. Yo, Tien! So, I mean, that's the power of having the slot 1 buff active and going in slot 2. Holy. I'm genuinely so worried right now. This guy is so weak defensively. He's gotta hit. Holy fuck! Goku! Oh my god, him hitting us. Jesus Christ. Wow. That was not cool. Okay, just to be safe, let me do this here. And then we'll turn that off. Get the active in. That should be pretty good.
Here goes nothing. I'm aiming. Right for the stage. Try beam.
Alright, so now we do have the sort of, you know, the ability, right? We did last turn keep him in slot 2, I believe. Alright, so we have the 4-turn buff. We have the attacking buff. And now we can put him in slot 1 and take advantage of the, you know, being hit sort of buff. So, Tien is going to have all of his buffs here active, and he's going to do a lot of damage, even at 55%. And now, to be fair, we do have, you know, support from Bulma, but yeah, that's 35 mil. Link level 1, and even next to, like, Yamcha, the Links, it's like, what, Fierce Battle, Infighter? Which at Link level 1, I mean, it's not giving us too much. So, and that's, like, without, like, a Gogeta active or anything. Like, he can get very, very crazy. I think they definitely cooked with him. Ooh, so he gets more attack because Gogeta's here, huh? And we get weaker over time. Interesting. I can't get... Shit. I think I gotta do this. Damn, that's pretty rough. Key here. Ooh, yo, oh, I'm dead. God damn, Tien. Yo! Oh, whoa, Tien, bro. He just got cooked. I suppose that is the bad thing about not having guard, huh? Okay, well, it's only a 69% one now. See, that is kind of problematic about running the rotation like this or the team like this. Is I think Tien should probably, when you're running him, his first turn, you should put him in slot 2. But we kind of don't have that freedom with Gogeta here. I'm just wondering if there's like another card. Like, I mean, obviously, like, oh yeah, the 7th years, right? But if there's someone else that, like, maybe could sort of perform well in that sort of role, just swapping around like that, that's also a little different. I mean, she's more new. She does need the Universe Survival Saga thing, though. Well, I suppose not need, but it's definitely very impactful for her. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... I mean, running Gogeta is pretty good, but it's like... I do now... I'm not sure... I think I should maybe bring someone else if that's going to be happening, but I don't know who to bring. Maybe, like, Bulma? I mean, she has quite a bit of dodge. As long as she keeps dodging, of course, but... she does support. I could try bringing Bulma, maybe. Just absolutely drip them out in support. We'll try this. I think maybe this might go better. Simply because, once again, I think Tien really does want to be in slot 2 his first turn, but... obviously, I mean, with the tagged Gogeta... like, it's a good idea, but we definitely need to get to, like, turn 4. And I don't know if Tien has that much time. Obviously, against Baby there, I mean, we just got absolutely demolished. That was pretty crazy. Like, even because he had the 75% damage reduction there, right? For the first attack. So that, I mean, that's kind of quite a bit of damage to take when you have 75% damage reduction. Now, to be fair, his sort of phase 2 buffs don't. He's a character that has after, so that I did do that sort of full comprehensive defensive guide recently, relatively recently. I think it was, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, something like that. I think it might have been even like 2 weeks, but point being, I made sure to stress in there that wording is very, you do really need to pay attention to it in this game for reading the passives, understanding the passives. And in the case of, Tien, his is an after buff. So the first hit hits him, and then after the first hit hits him, the defense goes up. There are a lot of cards where it'll be like, as you're getting hit, and even a lot of the cards recently will be, it'll say when receiving the attack. So it'll activate as the attack hits you, so you have the full defense. But if it says after, you only get the defensive increase after you've already taken the damage, essentially. So he only had his, like, what we saw at the start of turn there, and 75% damage reduction, so not having guard is definitely pretty bad against an AGL enemy, especially, when you're talking about a super AGL enemy. I mean, that's going to be even more rough, because there's also the class advantage disadvantage system. We should be able to do this now, just keep swapping him around. 449 there. I mean, there's just so much support, because we have Bulma support, which is 37%. We have AGL Bulma, which is 50%, so that's 87%. And then we have Mai, which is 60%. So we have 147% phase 1 support active for Tien. I suppose any character can look good when you drip them out in support, but, this is also, we're running Tien's team here, so this is only 200%. We don't, or double 200%. We're not on a sort of 440 team. We're just on a 400. So, I mean, that's 18 mil there. And he was at like 11 mil before. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty good sign. Now, he didn't, only doing the one attack is not the best, especially because, a lot of these, they're supporting characters. They're not in, like, banner units. They're not going to be doing so much damage themselves. But I think we should be more or less fine. I mean, Yamcha's there too, so the other rotation will help a lot with the damage. Now, we did have Yamcha slot 1 last time, so, like, we'll just keep swapping them around, and it should work out very, very well. I'm still, like, I definitely... by the way, I didn't make note of it at the time, but yeah, this is definitely a 3-phase fight. I was questioning that before, but no, it 100% is. That is very interesting, very unique. I don't think... I could be wrong, but I don't think there has been one yet in the Battle Hardened Formidable Foe stages here. So... maybe this could get a lot more deadly. I mean, Baby definitely screwed us over. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what the other fights bring. I wonder if maybe, to, like, make up for the fact that this is a 3-phase fight, maybe one of the other fights will be a 1-phase. I'm not sure who all the enemies were, though, is the thing. I mean, this is the GT edition, so, I mean, we're starting off with Metal Rildo here, obviously. Then, there's Baby. I obviously there's gonna be, like, Sin Omega as the last one. I forget who the third one was. Is it Super 17, maybe? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know when Super 17 arc happens. It's been forever. Forever since I watched GT. And even then, I don't think I've ever watched GT, like, in its entirety. When I was, growing up, GT was on TV, and I remember seeing like Super Saiyan 4 and like the Destroyed City and all that. And I don't know, GT's cool, but it's definitely, I mean, we all know how the story is. Okay. Now this is something. He was slot 1 last time. I was gonna say, how am I gonna keep track of this? The rotation that they're in. I will do this for this turn, and then next turn with Tien, we'll be able to do the active buff, and that should be very good. You know, what we did before. So I think this team might be very strong for Battle Hard Formidable Foe. I mean, obviously we'll see here, but I do think as long as, you know, Tien's not in slot 1 against Baby, we should be fine. Okay, now we put, you know, the GOAT YAMCHA here. Let's do his active, actually. Yeah, that's like a health bar and a half he did. That's only 2 rainbow orbs. I am curious, it does say before attacking. Huh. I probably should have checked. No, you can't, never mind. Well, maybe I actually could have. I should have checked what his defense was before I did the active, and then, you know, grabbing the orbs. Then we could have saw if it would have increased or not. I'm not entirely sure on how that went though. Would I have been able to? I would have seen the defense before, but then using the active, and then grabbing the orbs and then checking the defense after doing that. Yeah, I would have been able to tell, but I did not think of that at the time. That probably would have been good to do, because that would have been a good test to see. Because it says before attacking, so the active skill does count. That would have been a really good test there to see if the defense does stay or not. What? I know this is 69% Tien, but 70 mil? What the hell? Okay. That's a pretty good look there. Alright, now hopefully we can make the GOAT Tien here avoid the super. I definitely, I'm concerned about that hitting him. If that hits him, we're kind of screwed. Now this Bulma is actually pretty insane for a banner unit. I mean, she can get up to 80% dodge, you know, within a turn. And that's without the potential. So I mean, she's like and she supports. She's damn near like a mini UI Goku. Like, she's pretty crazy. They definitely cooked with it. See, now we got hit though, so now we lost 10%. Yo, hey, whoa, hey, wow, man, what the fuck? Only me, man. Only me. 3 in a row? How do you fail 3 in a row? Wow. That's so bullshit. I just started praising her. Oh my god, now the friend. That's... Okay, let me just jump in, jump out, see if we can't get another Tien here. That is so frustrating. I was just praising her. Like, oh yeah, she's damn near like a mini UI Goku. And then, like, immediately she pulls a UI Goku. Damn, man. What the fuck, Bulma? That was bullshit. Okay, come on, man. Don't hold me. Give me the Tien, please. I swear, this game, sometimes... She had, what was it, 1 or 2 dodges? I think she had 1 dodge in already, right? So, she had 55% plus the 27% after she received that hit. So, for the first hit that she didn't dodge, she had a it would have been 65% plus the 27% chance to dodge, and didn't. And then it would be 55% plus 27% for the next two, and she didn't dodge them either. Like, I swear, nobody but me has this bad of luck. It's crazy how much just awful luck I've had recently with my team, with my ability, my characters activating their abilities. It is so rough. That's why, honestly, you know, obviously, there's been the new content. I don't want to get behind on that, right? So I've been making sure to clear that while I can. Okay. But that's so okay. Obviously trying to stay up to date with the new content. But really, what's been stopping me from, you know, catching up on some of this stuff. You know, the battle hard and formidable foe, for example. You know, and then I just got done with, you know, all the red zone missions and everything, right? So it's just my luck. It's so like awful. Like, I don't know why it is, but it is. I mean, you go through because I do the sort of variety of stuff. But I have all of my videos organized in their own like individual playlists. Like, if you go and click, yeah, and this is just awful. TN should be fine here in slot 1 as long as we don't get supered. Against this guy, at least, he should be fine. But come on, man. If you click on that like Dokkan playlist and just scroll down a little bit, not even like a lot, just scroll down and you'll see like all these, you know, it'll be like, oh yeah, youth, red zone mission clear, and you know, you'll see battle hardened formidable foe stage 5 clear, and blah 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 blah, right? All of these events you'll see. You know, these are like 1, 2, 3 damn hour-long videos. Like, I think on average it's like an hour 45 or something. You know, for most of these clips. And that's crazy. At least to me it is. Now, I know content's longer now, right? And I did want longer content. So, I mean, I'm fine with content being longer. And obviously, if content is longer, it's going to take longer to clear. Duh. Oh, here, we could actually do that test here. Although he does... he's not fully booked up. Well, here, no, it'd still work. Here, let me, just so I don't forget, let me do this. So he was at 415k. We're now at 581k. Did we get the defense? We did get the defense. So one of two things is happening here. Either the defense is like I thought for the entire turn, or no, because it's even proof. I mean, look at like TN, right? We do get this buff here if we do this. The active skills count as when attacking. And this is before attacking. So it has to, the 40% defense has to stay for the entire turn. It's just the dodge that's limited. That's really good to know. That's really good to prove. Okay. Well, I'm glad I did that just now. I mean, because if he didn't keep the defense, that definitely would have made me think a bit worse of him. But, I mean, he does, so. Wait, I did, because wait, hold on, wait. I didn't just, I did check. I'm forgetting that I did check, right? That, after doing the active. I think I did. I was like 500 some odd thousand, right? I'm like psyching myself out all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it works that way. I guess I'll test it again just to be 100% confident. Jesus Christ, how did I forget that so fast? Listen, sometimes, you know, you just when you're doing these, and it may not make sense. You know, I know I haven't watched them as much recently. I don't know. I just haven't watched as much like Dokkan. I love the game, but I just haven't watched as much Dokkan in general recently. You know, there's a couple creators I follow do it. Partly because I do my own stuff now. You know, I do like to try and jump into stuff fresh. But you know, if it's like a discussion video or something, like the Saiyan Saga ones I've watched. That's been an interesting arc. But point being there, you know, something that the truth would always say is like you just get to talking, and sometimes like what's actually happening in the game, you know, it just like it goes right past you. You know, it goes, you know, it goes through one ear and out the other, as the saying goes. It's like, well, that doesn't make too much sense. You know, I'd always think, and then you actually get to doing it. It's like, well, no, I mean, sure, you're talking about the game, but it's like because you're like focused on two different things. You know, it just sometimes I'll lose track of what's actually happening. I don't know, it's a little weird, but it is actually, I can confirm, at least for me, that definitely holds true as well. But yeah, I need to do that with YAMCHA again. I suppose they could just like cut away and watch it back, but I'll make sure to try and get that sort of situation to happen again. And I think that'll be the best way to go about it. But no, I'm pretty sure it did work that, have the defense increase even with the active. So, he's looking pretty good to me. This team I think could look pretty good. Obviously, I do need to not get screwed from Bulma. That's still so crazy that like a 65% is already high, and then the 27%, and then 55%, 27% twice. Like I'm failing all of those dodges. Like what are the odds? Like mathematically, I mean it's not. It's pretty low for that exact sequence that occurred. So it's like, damn, I have to have the awful luck, I guess. I don't know. Here, I did run him in slot 2 last time, so let me do this, get the active buff, and then we'll put him in slot 1. I don't like to talk during the animations. I forgot that it'd still say tri-beam. That's my bad. Because I mean, obviously we have to skip at this point. I was not thinking of that. Oh no, I really like to listen and watch them myself, so I try to avoid talk. Yeah, he has the dodge because the super there. 48.7. Yeah, this character, he's definitely pretty good. I mean, the guard not having it is definitely pretty rough when you're fighting like baby, but besides that, I genuinely think he's pretty good, pretty fun. I think they cooked with him. And I haven't even watched to, this might set some people off if you are a fan and you didn't get him, but I haven't even watched the 22nd World Tournament. I've heard it's pretty good, but or 21st, whatever World Tournament it is that I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd that he's from. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I definitely need to get back to it. I started watching OG Dragon Ball last year, and I think I got up to. I know I finished the Pilaf arc, the first arc, but I think I started the second arc, but I never finished it. I'm not quite sure at this point. Okay, now we're starting off with YAMCHA here, so hopefully this will go much better. Oh yeah, we can do the test here again. All right, let's do this. So we're at 304k. Let's use the active. Okay, so we're at 426, and grab these. 490. So yeah, it definitely 100,000% it works that way. The defense you keep throughout the turn, it's just the dodge that's limited. So once again, that is good to. I wanted to make sure to get that and sort of prove that. All right, now hopefully we should be fine here. Hopefully. I mean, Bulma's definitely. She's old, right? I mean, at this point, she came out 2023. She's a little over 2 years old at this point. But I mean, the guard and damage reduction, as long as she's getting hit by normals, you know, especially because she has attack lowering built in, and you can stun baby, you know, that helps too. But you know, the attack lowering is definitely extremely good. Yeah, being able to stun, I didn't even think about that. Him having the stun, and a lot of the battle hardened formidable foe stages, at least the you know, the first turn, I think, or the first phase, can be stunned, and then it's from phase 2 is when they gain stun resistance, but they can still be sealed. I'm pretty sure is how it works. So. Oh, damn, we nearly killed baby just this one turn. Okay, that's pretty huge. Is she actually? Wait, she might actually kill him. I don't think this super will, but if we get an additional super, we did not. Okay, that's fine. Well, I suppose this will be a good way to get Tien's buff here very easily. As long as Miss Bulma chooses to dodge, of course. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Oh wait, I'm... Oops. Right, he's stunned. Okay, so he definitely has 2 phases. Okay. You know, I didn't even think to check who the third enemy was. That's my bad. Okay, we'll do that. And having type advantage is huge. Does he have anything? Okay, so he's losing stats with each attack received. So Yamcha is going to exhaust that entire ability, essentially. If Yamcha doesn't, Mai definitely will, but Yamcha should. I'm very confident of that. Yeah, we should be looking good here, though. I'm very confident. I mean, okay, he's supering Tien. We're perfectly fine. I mean, we have quite a bit of damage reduction with type advantage in all of the defense. Like, you're not doing nothing. 25.6. This is a 69% Yamcha, by the way. 69%. He's not even full link leveled. And I mean, you saw my clips earlier. I mean, it's not, you know, I don't have like double raw attack on him. Yo, Yamcha, he looks very crazy. I'm really liking Yamcha. I think they cooked with him. Yo, okay. Well, I mean, he gets tanky enough to where he can eat that, so it doesn't even matter. Definitely still worried about Mai though. We need her to get her dodges. She does attack and defense lower though. That is definitely pretty helpful. Okay, so we should be moving on from baby next turn. I believe we should be able to kill him next turn at least. I don't imagine he has a phase after this one. So we'll see if that third fight has just one phase. I forgot to check what it was, so I'm not quite sure. I couldn't tell off like the boss art whether or not he does or it does, whatever the enemy is. Okay, put the goat here, and we should be able to kill here. Well, that's only 6 orbs. I should have managed that better. That's my bad. Maybe not actually then, because mine's only 55%. He doesn't have the active right now, so yeah, we're actually not killing here. Wait, doesn't he have a count? We're gonna get to see the counter. Yo, that's huge. What the hell? That did some decent bit of damage too. Okay. Well, we're actually not killing here, but that's actually a really good look for Tien there. Okay. Keep the dodges coming. Come on. Okay. Yep. All right. cool. I swear. I swear. The dodge luck is pretty bad. Alright, well, we kill baby here. This turn now. 100%. Oh, we can just go with the active here. Alright. Huge. Who is the... Oh, it's 17. The double... Yeah, it's Super 7. It's definitely two-phase fight. And that's... I'm pretty sure that's Sin. But I didn't see the Dragon Balls on his chest. Alright, well, we're looking pretty good here. I should probably manage my orbs good. I don't want to get the Dokkan attack with Bulma in slot 1. Huge. Alright. Bulma! Oh. She missed out on her 10... Oh my god. This is actually very bad. She only has her 50% right now, because she needs to dodge to build up her dodge. And she only has the 10% as long as she hasn't been hit in the turn. 55%, 60%. Okay. You need to dodge this. And we're dead. 60% plus 27%, by the way. Damn it. Bomba! Well, the team is looking pretty strong if Bulma would just stop fucking failing her dodges. That's crazy. Oh my god. All the dodge in the world just for her to bum. Come on, man. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna cut away. See, that's what I mean though. I mean, all these, like my RNG, it's just, I get deep in the fight and then I fail spectacularly every time without fail. That's why these take so long. It's crazy. I swear I have the worst luck. What the hell? Alright, whatever. We'll be back. Alright, we are back here. Let's see. Hopefully we can get the clear now. I mean, it depends on the good old dodge chances, of course. Here, let me just real quick make sure. Yeah, okay, good. Because I do like to try and catch that. I haven't been the best about it in the past, but I mean, we've already seen the animations in here several times. I don't need to pause for them every time. You know, we can skip them over. Okay, and then we have YAMCHA over there. That's good. So I mean, you know, hopefully, you know, Bulma consistently dodges this time. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I literally, I mean, I showed my build. You know, I have 27 dodge on her. You know, I did. She had a 65% and a 27%. Like, man, this shit is cursed. What is going on? How? Bro, like, can I even... See, those are level 5s. Like, I think I might have, like, a level... I think I have a level 6 dodge. I could be wrong about that. I think that's a thing. But, I mean, more or less, I mean, I can't really get her any higher. You know, if there is, it's like a single percentage. You know, so it's like... I can't make... I literally can't do anything to make her dodge more. It's just, I am being tremendously unlucky with her, unfortunately. So, you know, hopefully we can get that to turn around here, obviously. Getting the dub would be very, very nice. Like I said, I am trying. I mean, we'll see if it happens. Being honest, I have my doubts. But I really would like to be able to finish the Battle Hard and Formidable Foe, all of it. And at least, you know, get started on the Dragon Ball Red Zone. I don't know that I'll be able to finish it. I mean, there's what, like 9 stages now? I mean, I could probably do... I don't know if there's like several different missions for stages. I literally haven't even opened the event because I don't want to, you know, like spoil myself on it. which I know it's been out forever, but I still I don't want to spoil myself on it, so I have intentionally just like ignored it. So I don't know how many missions there are, you know, the stats or anything like that. But bare minimum, I want to be able to start it, and I mean we'll go from there. I mean, hopefully I could finish it at least before the actual global celebration starts. But I don't know what the countdown is going to look like is the thing, because, and I could be wrong, but I believe the countdown should be starting on the 30th of June here. So I mean, once again we'll see, but the sort of dates in game. Do people usually check that? I want to be able to just like pull it up immediately, but it's stuff like looking at like the mission end dates and like the Elder Kai banners, like when they refresh, things like that. It does. You can actually like tell when they're planning on adding new, you know, content, missions, summons, whatever. Like that stuff always like lines up. And to be fair, I mean there is pretty good evidence for it as well. Just plainly, because thank you, Yamcha. That was he only had 60% there. That's what you do, Bulma. That's what you do right there. The GOAT Yamcha. That's 69% Yamcha. Well, I mean, I have the hidden potential, but fine thing though. You know, so the anniversary here. Let me put it this way: the anniversary did start on July 7th, I believe. Already for global, so I mean, if it does turn out to be true that is the sort of, you know, start date, I mean it makes sense. You know, it's meant to celebrate the global anniversary, so you know, starting on the global anniversary date is probably something they want to aim to do. So I do personally believe that is when we'll see, you know, the sort of. Oh, I mean, I suppose there's a chance, you know, because it is still the 10th year anniversary year. There's definitely a chance that we can see them do another 10-day countdown like they did for anniversary. So instead, maybe start on the 27th. But the 27th or the 30th, I think, are the dates that we are going to see the countdown start. And either way, I think the anniversary will start on July 7th. So, I mean, we're getting pretty close. I'm pretty excited, but who knows even at this point? I mean, there are definitely really good guesses that we have, but no one can really say 100% like this is what's gonna happen. You know, we're still a little bit in the dark. So hopefully, you know, I am kind of surprised, to be honest, that, and to be fair, it's not exactly like worldwide anymore. You know, they did say they want to treat it as a celebration at the scale of anniversary. I mean, we'll see if that holds true or not, right? But that's what they said. So, I mean, going off their intentions, this should be more or less a brand new experience. But for like worldwide, you know, they usually do hints pretty decent in advance. I don't think. I mean, they did hints last year with the whole. That shit was so like out there though, abstract. The like going around the world, because you know, and a lot of people thought it was like OG Dragon Ball. I saw a lot of people thinking it was like the Cell Saga, and there was also obviously people thinking it was the Broly movie, and those people ended up being right, of course. But you know that usually when Dokkan drops a hint, they are very like they're not trying to hide their intention. Like, yep, this is what we're doing. To be fair though, I mean, with the most recent hit they have dropped for something, Mercenary Tau. I'll tell you right now, I did not think that hint was for Tau. I genuinely thought that was supreme cope. And I mean, I'll take the L on that. I'm happy for more OG Dragon Ball rep, mind you. I just didn't think it was coming. Because, I mean, they've shown us that... Tien should be fine. Yeah, I was gonna say. Ooh, he stuns, though. Bastard. I just... Listen, I played the game long enough. You know, with Tien in the game... Or not Tien, with Tao in the game, excuse me. That is our... 5th ever Dokkan test in 10 years for OG Dragon Ball. And our... What, 2nd Yellow Coin LR? Is it just Tien and Bulma? Is there someone I'm forgetting? I don't think there's someone I'm forgetting. There might be someone I'm forgetting, but I think it's just Tien and Bulma. As Yellow Coin LRs. I know you have like the free-to-play Demon King Piccolos, you know, the free-to-play Mercenary Tao, free-to-play Jackie Chun. But just like Yellow Coin LR specifically, I think it's just those two. So, I mean, like, 7 actual, like, premium characters in 10 years, like, and you have to think, I mean, Roshi was in, what, like, August or something? So, within the last year, I mean, we've gotten over half of the OG Dragon Ball rep we've ever received in this game. It's kind of funny to say it like that, but, I mean, it's true. So, I mean, listen, I mean, there was evidence. Mind you, the evidence ended up being wrong, but it was there. So, I mean, I'm glad it's here, but I also... Oh, okay. That's a kill. I really did not think that pillar. There's no way. For me, I mean, a lot of people saw that and immediately thought Daima. And then, you know, people started looking into, like, the hint with, like, for, like, the, you know, Japanese. It looked like it could have been, like, a play on words to be shallot. And, I mean, just saying, I think there was real merit to that theory. I never thought it was actually going to be shallot. I thought they would have, I don't know, gone about it in a different way. You know, like, maybe, like, the sort of, November slot. Because, I mean, you gotta think, they did Android 21, the Fighter Z collab there. I mean, the Heroes collab has always been November. November's always been a bit of a quieter period for Dokkan. So, I mean, that's just for me. I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'd be happy if it were, you know, shallot, but I really never thought it was actually going to be. And to be fair, Dragon, you know, Sparking Zero did actually, I mean, he's not a, well. He's not out yet, but, you know, to be fair, Sparking Zero did themselves literally just get, you know, shallot. So, I mean, because they are celebrating their 7th anniversary, it's like, you know, it's either, you know, right now, or I think the other good time they really could do is, I mean, we'll see if they do it or not, of course, but I do think maybe, you know, as it is their 7th anniversary year, they could also treat, like, the Legends Festival as a, you know, a continuation of it's the 7th anniversary, right? So, I mean, we could see maybe, and that Legends Fest is... I believe it starts in November, around the time that, like, Android 21 did release for Dokkan. And I'm not saying Chala is coming this year, mind you, that's not what this whole spiel's about. It's long story, short. I didn't think that hint meant Chala. I think a lot of people did think it meant Daima. I also saw people thought it was Tao, and it was Tao. And that was all to say, Dokkan is usually very obvious with their hints, but there are sometimes. And to be fair, I mean, there were definitely people saying it was Tao, but I think, you know, most of the community was originally like, oh yeah, that's Daima. And then people were like, okay, well maybe it's Shallot, maybe it's Tao. So I feel like this is one of the few times, like, damn near ever, where, you know, we see the hint and we're like, you know, we think it's one thing, and, like, I didn't really see Tao and Shallot popping up until, like, you know, half a day later, and maybe I just wasn't, like, the most active on Twitter that day, of the hint, but usually when we guess at something, we get it pretty correct. You know, there was last year that it was kind of mixed. There was definitely several sort of things that stood out. But other than those sort of two examples, like, I remember, you know, going to the 2023 Worldwide, there was a lot of, you know, speculation about that. They were very clearly making the time machine. It was very clearly going to be a future celebration, but people didn't think it was going to be for whatever reason. So, like, they're usually pretty obvious with the hints. So, I mean, we could, and I'll definitely, if we get a hint, you know, I didn't like cover, like, I'll make a video of, like, the Tau hint. I don't think I did, at least. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But if we do get a hint soon, which is possible, you know, I'll probably cover that and break it down, what it's pointing to. But I mean, it's very obvious to me that it's going to be Daima or it's going to be Namek ROF. I really can't see anything else right now. I know a lot of people are like saying, "Oh yeah, throw GT in there," but can this bitch ever dodge? Damn, Bulma. She's frauding out so much here. What is going on? Okay, man, can you not, Bulma? For 5 seconds, please. Can you just dodge consistently? Goddamn. But you know, I think it's just very obvious to be Namek ROF or Daima. I don't really, you know, I see a lot of people are talking about like GT. I don't think GT is going to be in here. I don't think GT is going to be in here because we have, you know, next year. I mean, sure, there's like TUR in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That is sort of, you know, ready to go for an EZA. He has been ready to go for an EZA for quite some time now, to be fair. But I don't really see it because, and they are definitely starting to line up for a GT celebration. I mean, there's a lot of Super EZAs that are going to hit GT. You know, we do have Super 17 that's also needs the EZA. There's next year in Super Saiyan 4 Goku and HL Omega can EZA, as well as the you know, the GT Spirit Bomb character will EZA 100%. I say can for Goku and Omega because we don't know, but they always EZA the anniversary LRs, you know, since the 7th anniversary. You know, 3 years sort of back. So I think 7th anniversary, because it was the 7th anniversary, they did 3rd and 4th. But you know, with the 8th anniversary, we had the 5th. With the 9th anniversary, we had the 6th. With the 10th anniversary, we had the 7th. With the 11th anniversary, we're gonna have the 8th. So we know how it works. It's not like, you know, there's gonna be some big shot coming or anything. We know that all of these GT characters are going, or at least able to be EZA'd next year. So I just can't see them. You know, they just dropped Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? You know, from the baby fight. And sure, we definitely need a baby, but like, I don't know that they're going to revisit Super Saiyan 4. Like, if they revisit Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's just going to start out as full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I guarantee he'll be a carnival, just full power, a full Super Saiyan 4 power, whatever the hell the official name is for that. When the like Oob like buys time for the others to power him up, sort of like the Super Saiyan God ritual, whatever the hell that's titled. That's what I think the next Goku will be. So they can do something with that, you know, baby being the Dokkan Fest. We will definitely, you know, Sin transforming into Omega could be pretty hype. And then getting like I don't know, like a Dokkan Fest, LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or something. I don't know. You know, or I mean, they could do a new Dokkan Fest Vegeta, but I'm not sure if they're going to do one, you know, quote unquote, so soon. They might. I don't know. But the major point being there, I really would not, and I could be wrong, but I just don't see them doing GT stuff here, because it is very, very obvious that GT is going to play a pretty big part of next year, and it's like, why would they do like why would they do Baby here? Why would they do Omega here? Like, why would they do the GT? Unfortunately, is the most hype moments in Aura Dragon Ball anime, right? Like, the story, no one really, not no one, but the vast majority of Dragon Ball fans just sort of write GT off. I mean, it's not even like canon. Like, no one, GT is not, you know, unfortunately, it's literally just the hype moments in Aura of the Dragon Ball series, right? I mean, we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Gogeta, Vegeta, Baby, Super 17, Sin Omega. Like, that's, you know, are we saying Hyper Metal Rillado's hype? Giru? I mean, they're cool, sure, but like, you know, Giru could get a banner unit for, and he does actually have one. He's part of I believe he's part of like the Trunks card as like an animation or something, or the Pan card. Well, the Trunks came out with Pan, I think, back in 2022. You might know what I'm talking about. She's actually up for an EZA this year technically, but I think they'll save her for next year too. It's like, so there's so much stuff that is lining up for GT that it's like, we're definitely gonna get something at some point, but I don't think it's this year. I don't think they're gonna, there's only a few GT things they can do that I see no point in like counting on them wasting, you know, quote unquote wasting that stuff here, when they're obviously gonna be doing something with it next year. So I don't know. We'll have to see how everything's handled. But, and also there's another thing there. I've seen a lot of people, you know, talking about six LRs. A lot of people, actually. A ton of people are talking about it. You know, I'm not exactly the Dokkan prophet, mind you. You know, my word isn't law or anything. But I don't see it. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'll be happy if we get 6 LRs again, but... And the thing is, because it is the 10th year, like, there is actual merit to thinking, right? Because it is the 10th year. They said they want this celebration to be on par with 10th anniversary, and they said that it was a special thing for this year only because it's the 10th anniversary, right? So, I mean, there is definitely... You don't even, like, have to really read into what they said. Like, it's... If you just take the three different statements they made, I mean, it seems like it could be pretty obvious, but I'm sort of coming from the angle of, I don't want to, like, oh my god, we're getting 6 LRs, and then it doesn't happen. Right, and it's also, like, I don't know what they do for 6 LRs, is the thing. Like imagine, if we're talking Dynamo, let's just, I mean, they could, but do any of us really see them just blowing their entire, like, everything here? Like, do we really think we're getting mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the same celebration? I'm not saying like adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku's a while off, but what I am saying is I don't see it right now. I'm not going to lie. I got way too. I was not paying attention to the opening rotation there. No, shit. I mean, we should be fine with this. I'm gonna do this. Even if I'm wrong about what buff is up right now, this should be fine. But like, just so let's immediately. Okay, so I was right then. That's huge. I do not trust Bulma against this shit. But let's just say, right, that it is Daima. You know, we get many Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We get Goma, right? We could get like a tag Kudu. That'd be pretty cool. We could get like Tamagami 3. Bird chirp sound effect. Like, who else are we getting? Right? I mean, are we getting Pansy? Are we getting Tag Pansy Gloria? Like, who else are we? You know, tell me 6 LRs, because the thing is, also, I personally really think Daima's going to be Tanabata, the new celebration and 11th anniversary. That makes the most sense to me, because once again, I mean, we're going to be seeing a lot of GT stuff next year. And I mean, how else do you come down from the hype of the 10th year anniversary other than getting the first, you know, adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku out in game? Right? So, I mean, it makes sense to me. Well, not necessarily the first, mind you, but, you know, the first for Dokkan, if that makes sense. So, you know, we'll see. But I really don't think, like, Daima has, like, because as much as I enjoyed Daima, it definitely has its issues. Specifically, like, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta fight versus Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 2. Tamagami number 2, Jesus Christ. Like, after that episode, like, I mean, and there were enjoyable moments, but like, it definitely went into a sort of a hibernation time. Like, some of those episodes were,
Time to get
I really did not, like, why did we have an entire episode for the knockoff Ginyu Force? Like, an entire episode. It was like episode 18 or 19, whatever episode it was. I'm pretty sure it was, well, it might have been like 17 or 18. One of those episodes. It was damn near an entire episode dedicated to the knockoff Ginyu Force, and then they get washed in 5 minutes. And it only took 5 minutes to wash them, because for whatever reason, Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo just kept like trolling, and they'd like these are like damn near Frieza soldiers, and they'd be like so concerned about the blasters. You know, they'd all just be like barely trying, and then they'd start trying, and then the threat's immediately over. That's how a lot of those like lower level threats went. Unfortunately. So like, they're not doing a Carnival LR of the knockoff Ginyu Force, right? I think Tamagami 3 has like hype and aura like that, but 1 and 2, I don't know. I think like Neva could be like a good banner unit, but I don't. Is he like Carnival LR worthy? I don't think so. So like, there are things that can happen, but I also think it's also wise to be realistic. Like, I don't think you should, if if it is Daima, I don't think we're getting a 6LR celebration. Because I don't think we're getting GT this year. So there's not really anything else to fill it in. If it's just like full Daima. Unless they really do just put everything in one celebration, but I really sincerely highly doubt that. And then Namek ROF even, like, I mean, who are we doing for the 6LRs there? The only thing I, like, so, they could do, you know, obviously the main, you know, your main, Frieza, Goku, and then one Namek, extra Namek Carnival LR, and then one ROF extra sort of LR. But the thing is there, is I'm not really... So actually this is the furthest we've been, I think. Raised before receiving set attacks. Okay, so we need to attack them a lot. This is actually a bad rotation for us to be on them. The other rotation would be insane for that sort of condition. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Hopefully Bulma, you know, actually wants to consistently dodge. We should be fine. Probably. This will hurt, though. $681,000. That's crazy.
All right, let's do this.
We have 651,000 HP. I mean, this is a 400% team. We are bringing a lot of, you know, like banner unit level characters here. You know, these are 55% TNs, but damn, that's so unfortunate. That definitely is so unfortunate. Okay. Well, I suppose at least we know that TN cannot live that without his turn 1 buff up. That's really... Damn, he just got blasted away. But like, for Namek, I mean, there are definitely a lot of cool things they could do. I'm not sure what things they might do. Like, they could do a tag version of Gohan Krillin, maybe. You know, like a sort of... Like the Gohan Krillin LR. They could... I mean, they could straight up do just like another Frieza, right? I mean, we could very easily have Final Form Frieza into full power, being, you know, the Dokkan Fest LR. And then you have, let's say like second Form Frieza or third Form Frieza as a Carnival LR. Like, they could do that, 100%. That's an angle they could go. I mean, what else? I mean, we could get like a new, like, Vegeta, right? I mean, we could. But I don't... There's not something that, like... Namek definitely has a lot of stuff that could work. I mean, ROF, though, I imagine they do, like, one of each. You know, to sort of stay in line with the parts. Like, one part's Namek, one part's ROF. So, I mean, if it does play out how I would think, I mean, tag Goku Vegeta as one of the, you know, the Dokkan Fest, and then the final form into Golden Frieza as, you know, the Carnival. And like, I mean, who else from that movie, who else is the Carnival LR? Are we getting green tracksuit Gohan? It would be hilarious. All he does is exist to get wasted. I mean, we could get Frog Ginyu going into, what's the guy's name? It starts with a T, doesn't it? The Frieza underling? Guys. Carnival LR Sorbet, what do we think? I don't... I really, for like both the prominent theories, Daima and Mimic ROF, I'm really questionable if they could make 6 LRs work so long as they are actually sticking like entirely to those themes. I mean, I guess they could always not, which, you know, fair enough. But just under the sort of condition of them sticking entirely to those themes, I mean, there's not a lot that really comes to mind, at least for me, of what they could really do. So I mean, we'll have to see, but I'm personally not vying for 6 LRs. Well, I mean, 6 LRs would be cool, but they also, I feel like there were some misses with 10th anniversary, and maybe if maybe it was just like they couldn't ensure as much quality because there was too much quantity. And you know, I do think quality over quantity is probably the way to go. Maybe that's just me, but I definitely, I don't know. There's definitely evidence that could lead to one believing in 6 LRs, and I mean, they definitely can make it work, but I'm not going to be saying it's 6 LRs until we actually arrive at the time for the celebration and it's the reveal, and we get 3 LRs in part 1. Right? I mean, we get that first hint, and it's like, all right, there's 3 blank portraits. Figure it out. Okay. So I mean, I'll concede it. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not afraid of being wrong. Being wrong is a good thing. I mean, I don't get why people are afraid of being wrong. I mean, you the only way you learn is by being wrong. Well, I suppose not the only way, but you get what I mean. So, you know, if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong. It's not a big deal to me. But see, now this is just fucking. Come on, man. I gotta do this. I don't think this will even work. I think we're probably dead here, but like I can't. You know, I'm not having both the TNs. So I mean, whatever happens, happens. Good dodge. Yeah, that's crazy how she can dodge, by the way, and none of my other characters can. So it can work, but I'm personally not. I don't think 6 LRs are what we're gonna see. I think it is gonna be 4 LRs. I will be really happy for 6 LRs, but I really do think it's gonna be 4. And I think 4 LRs works best for either theme choice if they're sticking to the full theme. And technically, if they want to do 6 LRs, you know, include Daima, they can get GT stuff in there. I just, there's only so much GT stuff to cover. I really can't see them, like I said, I really can't see them, you know, quote unquote, wasting it right here, right now, when they need to be able to drop a decent bit of GT stuff next year. It doesn't make too much sense to, you know, use all the GT stuff when you have EZAs for GT characters coming next year. You know, so they can always use it now, but there's, I suppose, a possibility that we get GT stuff now, and we get all of the big GT stuff now, and they do Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta next year for 11th anniversary still, right? But what they do is those guys, you know, because, you know, Daima's sort of GT related, they do all the GT EZAs in one celebration, but, you know, just from my, just sort of thinking about how many EZAs GT has coming up, which, you know, once again, we have the 8th anniversary LR Universal Spirit Bomb. We have the, or Super Universal Spirit Bomb, whatever the hell it's called. We have the Tanabata Int Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have the Tanabata AGL Omega. And those are like the big three. And I suppose they could do them all in one celebration, but then we also have a lot of smaller ones, like, which he's probably still pretty big. You know, Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is one of the oldest premium cards without an EZA at this point. Not the oldest, I don't think, but one of the oldest. You know, there's Super 17, right? We have Tech Pan. It's like a lot of these GT characters, they need to be releasing alongside one another, and that's definitely an issue the GT team has had in years past with the game. Is there's too, in both Dokkan and Legends, to be fair. It's just like it's too long of a release window, like between different characters. So by the time, you know, it gets the next buff, the first buff is already like aged out. So just, I suppose this is all also coming from a, you know, a perspective of if Dokkan wants to be as smart as possible, which usually they do try to, you know, have big team themes for a year. But I mean, they've also been known to be stupid, right? So I mean, it's really a coin flip. I could be basing this all off of if Dokkan wants to be smart and they just decide they don't want to be smart. I mean, that's definitely an argument. You know, that's definitely a reality that may very well happen. And you know what? If it does, that'll be funny. But I really don't want to. You know, I feel kind of like, am I really just gonna sit here and prey upon the sort of, oh no, they chose the bad route? Like, I don't want to do that. That's I don't know. I'm not doing that. So just assuming, you know, presuming whatever they want to be smart. I think GT stuff is really gonna play it bigger next year, which I suppose could make one worried about 2026. And you may go, well, why do you think that? It's like, a big reason is I also think next year we are gearing up for another major future celebration. The last one didn't really hit. Unfortunately, they made a lot of poor decisions. And a lot of characters, you know, that whole batch will be ready to EZA. We'll have the Dokkan Fest Vegeta and Trunks that are ready to EZA. We'll have the Zamasu that's ready to EZA. We have so many Super EZAs ready and waiting to go for Super Bosses, future, whatever. So I think there's definitely, and we'll see, but it looks like they're gearing up to do a lot of villain stuff next year. Which I do like me my villain stuff, but, you know, Dokkan, for as much as I love Dokkan, it's been known to be a little funny when it comes to some of the villain stuff. I mean, you guys know how that goes. So hopefully they actually do villains justice next year. I mean, it looks like we're gonna get a lot of villains. I could be wrong, but that's at least what I think. So I next year, you know, I am kind of curious what the rest of this year is going to be like, because if they're gearing up for, you know, GT Future next year, bah. Chat, like, come on, man. If this bitch would dodge, fuck it. I'm bringing the 69% TN. Right, we're doing it. Do this. Like, come on, man. Like, wow. This bitch won't dodge to save nothing. Dog, I haven't even gotten to the 4th fight yet. Bro! Come on! What is happening? Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, I know you know, I do, okay. I do, within, like, a video, you know, usually, and even in this video, you know, I'll cut and I'll come back. You know, obviously I come back immediately for you guys, but, you know, for me, it's, I'm not gonna say every time, because there's definitely times where I'll cut away and I'll come back, like, a couple minutes later, but there's also times where, you know, I'll cut away and I'll come back, like, hours, maybe even, like, a day later or something. And it's like, there's no cuts here, right? It's, you know, straight, damn near 50 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever, of just non-stop bad RNG. It's not like, oh yeah, you just had bad RNG over a series of, you know, 15 minutes over several days and it happened. No, it's like, I'm just having day after day, hour after hour, just pure ass whoopings. The game is just, it does not play around with me, I'll tell you what. It's so crazy. I feel like no one else can. I don't know, like the amount of horrific luck I've had. Like it's shocking. I don't know if it's like you know, if you wanna be like superstitious, like is it the monkey's paw? It's like, oh yeah, let me get the 10th anniversary of Lars. And it's like, oh, the finger curls. It's like I get lucky with my summons, but I can't get lucky actually playing the game from that point on. Maybe that's what's happening, bro. Maybe that's what's happening, right? But like I don't even. You know, I got TN off my Dokkan Day ticket, and that was pretty cool, but, like, for a hit, and I only have one copy of hit, I mean, I used my Dokkan Day tickets, and, you know, I summoned pretty deep on hit. You know, however many stones I ended up doing, 450, I think, maybe 600, something like that. You know, I did like 300 on Daima Vegeta, you know, Super Saiyan 3. I did like 300 on the Saiyan Day banner, right? I did 150 on Tau. Mind you, I am, you know, a free-to-play player at this point, right? You know, whenever, you know, the good thing about, like, Google Play, I don't know how it works for Apple, but the good thing about Google Play, because at the time I was spending, when I wasn't making content, mind you, but there was a time where I was, like, spending a decent bit on the game, just because, I want to say, like, a decent bit, but, you know, look, a couple hundred here or there. I ranked up, like, my Google Play has been, like, at, like, the platinum level. I got it up to, like, the platinum level in, like, 2023. And then, like, all of 2024, I got it all the way up back to platinum just from, like, the free rewards. And I'm probably gonna get it back up to platinum, this year as well. From the free rewards. So, like, you know, that free rewards, I mean, it's like the currency, and it's a random drop. I mean, sometimes you'll get like 2, sometimes you'll get like 1,000, which every 100's $1, right? So, I mean, when I get that currency stacked up, you know, and it's once a week, you know, I will buy, you know, like the login stone thing or whatever, but I mean, I don't. That's free money. So I mean, it's still free to play. It's just a little not exact, of course, but I don't like actually spend anymore. Just whatever the little free currencies I can use. So I mean, you know, the stones I've dropped. I mean, it's not like I'm out here like you know, one of the, all right, we're dropping 9,000 stones a banner, right? Like it's not like I've done all that. But for, I mean, a free to play player, I've done, I don't know exactly, like a good. And mind you, I mean, you saw at the beginning, I have, and probably you've seen several times since, to be fair, but you know, I have a good 500 or so stones right now. So I also, and I still have stuff to grind, mind you, but I haven't I've spent some, you know, since anniversary, a decent bit too. I think it's fair to say, at least for a free to play player. But I mean, I haven't gotten the most since anniversary has ended. It'd be nice to get lucky during the global celebration. We'll see what happens. I'm not exactly counting on it, but it may. Listen, if I'm having all this bad luck with the game, like just like playing it, like maybe they could at least bless me on the summons, you know? Like if my characters with 70, 80, fucking 90% dodge can't dodge for shit, you know, at least maybe I could get lucky with my summons. That'd be cool. So we'll see. You know, maybe I just from this point on, I say that now, and then the monkey paw curls again, and AGL Bulma is suddenly. Great. That's the first time I've seen her get wasted like that. Would have helped if Yamcha wanted to do any supers, mind you, instead of just normal. I saw that shit. I didn't comment on it, but I saw that shit.
All right, let's do
Like,
this.
damn, bro, 50 minutes. 50 minutes and I barely get past baby. Oh, come on. I'm being trolled. The game is trolling the shit out of me. No one else. Only me, man. I would appreciate it very much, Dokkan. Very, very much. If you allow me to secure the dub. But maybe that's too much. Huh? I genuinely.
All right, let's do this.
I might just do like one more attempt for now. I can't make this shit up. You know, like if you don't watch, you wouldn't get it. But that's what I know. I said earlier in this video, whatever part it was, that you know, like you scroll through the playlist that I have, right? And it's not like you know, I'm not making this shit up. It's, you know, everything's hour and a half, 2 hour, 2.5 hour, like all of these like actual big like event clears always take forever, and it's not like I'm just, you know, it's not like I sit there, I beat the mission, and I talk for 30 minutes about random bullshit, right? You know, I'll talk about random bullshit while you're in the mission, but you know, I'm trying to beat the mission the whole time. You know, I'm doing my best, and it's just the characters don't perform. I don't know. Not too much I can do there. If the characters don't want to perform, I mean, what am I? That's out of my hands. You know, I can only get the orbs. I can only put them in the slots they're supposed to be. But at the end of the day, you know, them dodging, them, you know, where the boss attacks, which depends on like the, you know, like Tien's ability, right? I mean, it's all, none of that's up to me. So it's just I would like to beat this. You know, I really would. I'd like to go through these, but it's every one of these. And I thought this would be a good team for this too, is the crazy thing. Like, I remember starting this out, and I was like, oh yeah, Yamcha's gonna look goated here. Tien's gonna look goated here. And now, mind you, I think that's more or less still true. I do think Yamcha and Tien, for the most part, I mean, they've both had their misses, but for the most part, at least, they've both done a very, very good job. And even like Mai's done like a good job. You know, Strange Bulma's done a good job. Blue Kaioken Goku's done a good. It's like just AGL Bulma. And it's not even like she's just a shit character. Like, she's actually really good. I'm just having awful luck with her. Trying to run the double Tien rotation. Like, I'm genuinely, it might get to the point where I just, like, if I lose this again, I might cut away and then come back with, like, you know, like, having the gods on the team, having, you know, the Super Saiyan 4s on the team. Like, I might just deck this shit out with 10th anniversary characters. I might do it. I'm trying to showcase off some of these lesser, you know, used characters. A lot of these characters, like Dragon Ball characters, obviously. Like, I thought that'd be pretty cool. You know, we have Saiyan Saga Yamcha, we have Universe 6 vs 7 Tournament Blue Kaioken Goku, but, you know, everyone else here is OG Dragon Ball, right? So, I thought that'd be pretty neat to, you know, just show off, like, the OG Dragon Ball team while using Tien's leader so I can, you know, run double. But, like, it's just not working out here, and it's not even... I don't even think it's fair to, like, say, like, the team's just, like, bad because I'm not having success with it. It's just, like, one fucking character in particular is trolling the shit out of me, and it's bringing down the rest of the pack. And it's not fair to Tien or Yamcha to be like, oh, they suck. Because AGL Bulma wants to suck. You know, like, they're doing good still, but it's just... I can only... There's only so much that I can do. You know, and I suppose, once again, I could swap her out for, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4s. But I was trying to rock a bit of a different setup. And that's, clearly not allowed, because, damn, this shit's already... This is at least an hour and a half already. It's probably closer to 2 hours, I don't know. I couldn't say exactly. I forget how long the first part or two is to this. Well, I think we're actually maybe around an hour and a half, an hour 40, now that I think about it. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's roughly the amount. Here, time, whatever, but it's like just a constant, like, I mean, how many times has anyone else died? Like, Tien has definitely got caught in a couple times. You know, I did have a different team originally, right? You know, I had the Gogeta, well, the Vegeta for the Gogeta card. You know, I had him on here originally. So, like, I've had several sort of, you know, goes here, but that card wasn't really losing. It was just like I couldn't put them in slot 1. Tien needed slot 1. Also, someone who could float to slot 2 though, or be swapped around freely. So I, you know, I was like, okay, well, AGL Bulma fill that role. And she would if she decided to dodge. Unfortunately for me, it seems she's forgotten how to dodge. Like, I don't get it. Like, It's not like we're talking like medium chances here, man. It starts out as a 60%. Like, as soon as the turn starts, she gets 60% and 27%. 1 dodge, 65%. 2 dodge, 70. 3 dodge, 75%. You know, 4 dodge, 80%. Mind you, she has that 27% chance the whole time. So it's like, you know, if I'm missing like 1 dodge here or there, it's, you know, it's like, oh, well, damn, that sucked anyway. You know, it is what it is. But it's not like I'm missing 1 dodge here or there. It's, and that's what's killing me. I mean, that's not what's happening. What's happening is I'm getting these turns where AGL Bulma is failing like 3 fucking dodges within the turn, and that's what's killing me. Unbelievable. Alright, we'll be back. I'm done. I'm swapping that bitch out. Fuck her. Alright, we're back. It's time to lock in. I tried a different setup. I tried. Listen, AGL Bulma. Like, I mean, you guys see it. Like, it's just consistent. It's consistent. So, we're rocking the Super Saiyan Force. They should work being able to swap between slots. They're also really good their first turn, which plays into Tien's design of his first turn. He should probably be in slot 2. So, we're jumping in. We're getting this done. I really want to catch up on all of these, but if my characters keep bumming out, I gotta figure something out, right? So that's what we're doing. And in usual fashion, the rotations have to be bad, of course. Because why not, dude? I swear, my luck, it's been so awful. Maybe that means my summon luck for the global celebration is going to be insane. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I mean, I got hit in TN, so it's not like I've had bad luck recently, but, you know, I didn't get TN off the free tickets, and it took me a good, I don't know, 600 or so, plus the tickets for hit, and I haven't gotten anything else within the other, I don't know, other 750 or something, 600 or so I've spent since the anniversary. So, I mean, I'm by no means expecting to walk into here like anniversary and walk out with 5 out of the 6. But, you know, at least getting like 2, because last Worldwide, I literally only got Tech Broly. So, just an improvement from that point would be very nice, I will say. Now, of course, the rotation has to be messed up still, but this should work out. I can't catch up on all the content. I can't keep up to date on the new content of every one of these clears. Every single one be taking 2 hours. It's like, it's not even that. It's like it's that hard, right? It's just I keep getting caught. You know, like we're all of the times we're tanking. Right, our characters that are actually meant for tanking, they are tanking. So it's not that I don't have strong enough characters for this. It's literally just the characters that are strong enough just aren't doing what they should be. And specifically AGL Bulma, like she has a crazy design. Support, rainbow orb changing, right? She has an insane SA effect. You know, she gets the phase 2, like she's really well designed. She can get up to 80% dodge, and it just takes 4 dodges for it to get to that point. And our hidden potential build that I have, like, she should be like the all-star character here, damn near. And she's not. I don't. She just won't. She won't perform. Like the strength Bulma is looking better than her. I don't get it. This is a 2023 character, and I'm still making use of her. She's amazing. It makes no sense. I mean, I know AGL Bulma is a banner unit, obviously, or did she come up with the Peppy Gal banner? No, she was Roshi's banner unit. So yeah, she's a banner unit. So I know that. You know, I'm not saying like, oh, she should be god of the game. Like, but no, she has a really good design. and she had really good turns here and there, but it's like just overall, she just would not do what she needed to do. So we had to kick her off the team. I got to get the dub here, so that's what we're doing. All right, I'll probably. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to use these characters more, but maybe the next clear, I'll switch to like uncontrollable power or something, or maybe a different team. I do. Maybe I'll use like Hit's team. See what I can do with that. I am trying to like rotate the teams around. I do like to just use more than one setup, and I have a lot of characters, so I mean, I have the ability to use more than one setup. But like, you know, I was trying to use characters. I mean, like, looking at, like, Gogeta, Vegito aren't the best for Battle Hard and Formidable Foe. But B, I was trying to use characters that aren't, like, I mean, obviously in this year, but, like, not from the 10th anniversary itself. I mean, we kept getting pretty far, but we just, the luck. I could not vanquish the demon, known as bad luck here, so we're doing what we gotta to get the dub. And I'm locking in, alright, because there's the, there's the burst mode I haven't touched yet, right? We have a new ESBR coming up. Like, there are several things that I gotta get done, which, by the way, YAMCHA is a goat. Look at this man, like, this Easy A is so goated. This is 69%, he soloed the damn face. Well, what a guy. Alright, well, we do appreciate that. Now, the only issue here is, I mean, they should be fine, mind you, but obviously, since TN was slot 7, that does mess with our, how we're supposed to use the rotation here a little bit. But, I mean, they have the guard, so as long as it's not just super immediately, we should be fine. If it is a super, they're probably dead, to be honest. Yeah. How much damage is this? They probably just die. Oh, well. I mean, they lived. Barely, but they lived. If I did not... That literally was like the orbs saved us there. If I did not get as many orbs, we would be dead. That's crazy. Okay, well, I mean, that goes to show. Alright. I think with them on the team... Because if that was Bulma, even type advantage, we lose. So, I see that as a good sign. I mean, we lost quite a bit of HP, to be fair, but I think we should be cool. Because TN here, obviously, he did have the slot 2-3 buff. Now he has a slot 1 buff. He should be fine, I think. Right? Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, double digits. Double digits even without the super. So yeah, I really like TN. They definitely cooked with him. I genuinely, I wanted to... The thing is, like, I'd probably be running, like, double Goku setup if I could. But, I mean, I wanted to try TN out more. As well as, like, I don't have my own Episode 1 Goku. I really did want him. I'm all for OG Dragon Ball rep. Like, and he, you know, he's a stacker. He looked pretty powerful. Like, so hopefully, whenever he comes back, you know, I can get him. The issue is, the Saiyan Day character usually always, like, they always have, like, bad landing spots. So I'm not even sure when to expect his return. Maybe, like, October or something. I don't know. It's always so rough for them. We'll have to see exactly when they return him. Alright, well, I think what we do here, we could just finish with the active. And if that doesn't finish, just don't saw one. That's the GOAT, TN. Alright, we're moving on to Baby now. I'm trying to get this done. We're trying to... Listen, we've seen all the bosses but Sin Omega. I'm trying to make good time in here. Because it's been pretty tough. And I'm trying to get the dub. Okay. See, that's kind of an issue. Eating all the strength orbs like that. Let me use his active. And then we'll grab all the rainbow orbs with him. We can do that, and then we should be able to get enough for Bulma. Perfect. Although we are kind of low. Bulma might be dead even, honestly. We might not have gotten enough orbs. We only got 7, so I mean, if she gets a double super, we should be fine. Or can this guy be stunned, right? Yep. Okay, huge. No, we're fine. Yeah, Yamcha is just so goated for battle hard unbeatable foe. I feel like they definitely took this easy. I mean, if you're bringing him in like red zone or something, he's not going to perform nearly as well. But you know, SBR, ESBR, battle hard formidable foe, those type of fights. I mean, you should be dominating like the whole time. And originally, this was supposed to be like a oh my god, you know, in Yamcha Easy A showcase. But like, and to be fair, I mean, I feel like has Yamcha gotten his killed once? I can't recall if he has. I think he's honestly looked. I think he's performed more consistently than TN throughout this entire thing. As crazy as that may sound. So, I mean, he's definitely done his job. They cooked. Bro has been carrying the run here. So, I mean, it sort of is still a bit of a anti-Yamcha showcase, but it's not exactly how I initially planned it would go. I think is very safe to say. That could be scary. We should live though. Yeah. I mean, they do have the huge amount of damage reduction their first turn, but you know, obviously they don't start out as high defensively. But I mean, we're fine. So now I think we should be able to kill Baby next turn. I don't think we're gonna kill him this turn. But with Tien and Yamcha on the next rotation, we should be pretty good to go. Also, I mean, Super Easy Blue Kaioken Goku, he's been doing pretty good here too. I mean, it does help that we keep taking all these huge hits, so he has a ton of damage reduction, but I mean, regardless, he's actually, his support, I think, as well as, just he's been living while doing some decent damage. You know, he's nowhere near like the big boys here, but you know, he's been doing some decent damage, so I really do like his Super Easy A. I think they did an excellent job with him. I mean, he's a bit different, right? I mean, the HP condition stuff could be kind of annoying, but I don't know. I think they designed him very well. 40.9, by the way. 55%. He's so good. They cooked. Alright, that man, he does so much. I cannot wait, because he's not even link leveled yet. I haven't touched him, so he should perform really, really well for us. Especially once I get the link levels done. Alright, now Baby, as long as, I mean, Mai could, hopefully she dodges. A normal might honestly kill her here. Okay, she's goated and she dodged everything. We do appreciate that. Alright, now we throw Tien here in slot 1. And that should be UGG. I'm very confident. Because, I mean, he does have a slot 2-3 buff active. And we're going to get to see the counter here. That's huge. Alright, what do we... Okay, so, mind you, the counter's like 3 times. It hits 3 times higher. And that's even without a crit, so 16.2. Oh, well, I mean, Tien's not slot 2-3 to be fair. He has a lot of his damage there. We might not actually kill. And only getting 2 rainbow orbs. I mean, I suppose it gives him the defense. But... Well, I think we'll be fine. Because, I mean, even without being in slot 1, I mean, he's missing out on an additional, but we should be able to kill here with Yamcha. If not, I'm pretty sure this hit will kill, but Super Easy Blue Kaioken Goku would kill. Yeah. Alright, very nice, very nice. We're making good time here. Listen, I'm trying to get this done. Alright. It's been a holding me for too long. So we're blitzkrieging here. Alright. Super Saiyan 4s, you are goated. Do your job. Shit. They need, what's the... 20. They need at least 20. They would get 20 from Bulma support. Because we need to heal as well as the issue. So let's do that. And then... No shot, bro. I'm not letting that stand. Let's cut away. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if we can't manage the aura orbs a little better here. See, I don't want to eat all those orbs, is the issue. What if I just do this? Okay, I mean 6. Not getting 7 could be a little dangerous, to be honest, but... that's gonna be rough. Okay, 107,000. We're still alive. I'm really worried about Bulma, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Bulma might honestly die. Getting the 6 orbs instead of 7. That super really does help with the attack lowering. Although, that did quite a bit of damage. I mean, if we can get some crits here, because they can do 5 supers their first turn. I don't know. Maybe not, actually. I was gonna say, maybe they could kill. But I don't think so. Damn. Well, hopefully Bulma gets the dodges in. Because I think... I mean, at least the super hit these guys. But even normals could be pretty troublesome. Without the double super. I mean, she could always get the hidden potential, I suppose. But I don't know, I just haven't really been able to recover HP these last several turns, unfortunately. So that might honestly end up getting us killed here. So we got 3 health bars down with just them. 36.4. This guy is so crazy. If only he had, like, he doesn't... it feels kind of weird he doesn't have any crit built in. I know he is super effective against all types, but still. I feel like he definitely could have benefited from crit. Although, honestly, everyone can benefit from crit, especially nowadays. Like, in the past, crit was definitely good, but it was... compared to today's environment, like, you need crit nowadays, whereas in the past, it's like, oh yeah, you get it. Oh, what the fuck? They can double super? Oh my god. That's crazy. We're dead. Wow. Of course they can double super, man. Aw, you gotta be shitting me. We're rocking the Rainbow TN. I don't even care. We're getting this done. We're getting this done. Damn it. The game is hoeing me. The game is hoeing me. Fuck that. We're getting this done. Alright? No way. I refuse. This shit is getting beat. And it's getting beat today. And it's getting beat this try. This is... these all take forever. I don't be making this shit up. I don't be trying to extend it unnecessarily. I want to catch up on this stuff. Right? I'm trying to, but the game, it's a fight. It's a fight. And the game, it's trying to win. It's trying to stop me from getting my stones, from getting the clears. But I refuse. Alright, we have a good team here. And mind you, Bulma, I mean, that was just 6 orbs, so we did get the hidden potential. I mean, I don't think she wouldn't have lived, mind you. But, you know, if we got the other super and the attack lowering, I mean, she would have taken significantly less damage there. This is a 2023 character, you know, and she's on a double 200% lead here. This isn't a 220. I mean, to be fair, TN, both TNs do give the all allies 30% defense for 2 turns. So, I mean, there's certainly that helps. I'm not discounting that. So, I mean, she had 60% support. But she tanked very well. For a super, for Battle Hard and Formidable Foe, like, first turn as well. I mean, she gets better defensively every turn up until, her intro lasts until the 7th turn, so, essentially up until once you hit like turn 9 or turn 8, whenever she. Well, is it from start of battle or start of turn actually? That is a big important for 7 turns. So yeah, start of turn. Because it's whenever her intro plays is when it starts counting down. So it can be expired starting from turn 8, turn 9 or turn 10, I think, more or less. Well, maybe turn 9, turn 10, turn 11, something like that. But point being, I mean, she only gets better defensively. For as the entire time like a battle hardened foe fight would last. So I mean, even if we had like started that on a different rotation, like we had the YAMCHA TN rotation, we would have stunned. We would have been fine. So I mean, that's just very unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Now we need to keep YAMCHA here again, obviously, since TN wasn't slot 7. But this should be pretty fine here. Let's go there. We're going a little bit less faster, I think, than we did that initial clear. Obviously, the TNs being on not the correct rotations is not the best, but I think we should still be making good time. All right. I want to be done with this fight. I mean, this shit's gonna be like 2 hours long, 2.5 hours long, something like that. It's gotta be. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe every one of these clears are, and that's the thing that I'm trying so much to catch up on some of these fights recently. You know, I have other things to record, other responsibilities, IRL as well. Like, it's that is also part of what's been taken away from you know, me clearing or doing some more of these like stacking videos. I've been wanting to do more of the stacking. I really need to do Ginyu. I'm gonna try and get both of his videos out and a TN video out this week, but I don't. You know, we'll see exactly what happens. It's listen, it's a fight. It's a fight to get the wins in here. I'll tell you that much. I might as well. Let's just see the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta animation. It's actually been quite a bit since I've seen this.
Let's fuse. Kakarot.
You're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it.
Fusion. I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you.
Alright, let me get the skip back on here. And let's get this shit handled. Let's get this shit done. Alright. Oh, okay. The super? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's... Oh, wait. Alright, that's not a key. Oh, no. I mean, we took damage, but we're fine. That's the rainbow again, too. 333. The interesting thing about him is even though he has 75% damage reduction, I think he's actually stronger after that runs out because of just how much phase 2 defense he gets while maintaining some of the damage reduction. So, they definitely... I mean, that's good for the first hit, I think. We're not going to kill Rildo this turn, but we'll kill him next turn. That's fine. Alright, well, a good thing to know, I suppose, that the 17s can double super. I don't think we'd seen that before. Because I've gotten as far as Super 17, but it was only like the 1 time, 2 times, something like that. So I don't think I've actually seen them double super yet. Or at least if I have, I was not... I do not recall it. I really do want to get the Claire, though, so... We're steamrolling ahead. Alright, this shit, it's gonna happen. One way or another. And this should do a ton of damage again. Honestly, we might even just be able to kill with Yamcha's active here. Nah, okay. That's fine. Alright, well, that's bye-bye to Rildo. TN definitely will think this. On the baby. Alright, we are getting this done. We're getting this done this try. It is going to happen. I just hopefully get some better luck with the orbs. I mean, we have 2 rainbow orb changes on the team. Well, no, we have 3 actually with when Gogeta's out. But I mean, that's obviously when Gogeta's out. I mean, they don't do it in base, so. Alright, this should be fine. It does suck entering on this rotation though. Maybe I should try and fight that. Like maybe not doing the actives or something with Tien and Yamcha. At least 6 again. Unfortunate. Cause like I'm thinking like the stun, I mean it definitely is pretty helpful, right? So if we can like enter on the Tien Yamcha rotation every time, like Yamcha, just for the amount of supers he does, I mean he pretty consistently gets that stun off. So we definitely need to maybe try entering on that rotation, because I mean we've already taken a ton of damage here. Like I mean that's crazy. Even the Super Saiyan 4s are taking this much, so you know I definitely, we need to not take as much damage. I mean I suppose being lower health does help out, like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, but like for everyone else, I mean especially because we have like Mai and Bulma, you know the more HP the better. Because the thing is, I mean we took what, like 656k, I think is what we took with Bulma against the 17s. So I mean as long as we do have, you know, enough HP, I mean she could have lived that, right? So I mean I definitely Tien, Jesus. I mean that's the rainbow Tien, but still 50 mil? That's nuts. I mean I know he's supported, but oh my god. Yeah, see, some of those, it gets pretty rough for her. We should be fine though, obviously. Let me try and grab this so I can get as many tech orbs as possible. Hopefully we can have a really good turn with orbs next turn, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty worried. Because it's Blue Kaioken Goku, right? I mean, he's making us lose HP every super. We're already at 15%. If we don't get a lucky turn with orbs, we might be dead. It's like there's nothing I could do about it. You know, it's crazy. Alright, well, hopefully we can find something to do here. Shit. I'm trying, I think I grabbed these orbs. And then we'll get the 6 here. I mean, 33% is better than nothing. I'm definitely very worried about our HP, but it's better than nothing, so hopefully we're fine. Alright, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, I mean, we got a health bar and a half down. The Super Saiyan 4 should do quite a bit of damage here. I mean, they got quite a bit of support active, so. And then Blue Kaioken Goku is effectively like immortal here. More or less. I mean, he can definitely take some damage from... Well... Actually... No, I don't think he can. How much damage reduction does he get up to, actually? It's like... Doesn't he get up to like 70 some odd %? And he gets up pretty high defensively too, even without a defensive SA effect. So I actually don't think there's even any way he really could take damage. He should be pretty much immortal here. So I mean, we should be fine. And also, I mean, does more damage when you're lower health, so 16.7. Although once again, his SA effect making us lose HP is not good. 18 mil, normal. 23%. Oh well, I guess we'll see. He should be fine here though. We have all of his HP. Yeah, double digits. Good shit, Goku. I'm actually, I don't remember exactly how much defense he can get up to. I do want to check that. Damage reduction, I suppose. Oh, he gets up to 90%? Oh, damn, I honestly, okay. Yeah, no, he's perfectly fine. Jesus Christ, I thought it was like 79% or something like that, 77. Okay, well, that's a pretty good, we're looking pretty good. You can go slot 1. We'll do that. Like I said, I don't know if I can. But if I can, I really would like to not kill this rotation. Well, honestly, maybe that's actually a bad play. That might have been a bad play. Because the Dokkan attack. I mean, YAMCHA might honestly kill either way, even without using his active. 15 mil. It depends. It depends if we can get a lot of his supers in. Well, a lot of crits. Come on. This is probably going to be his worst turn yet. Jesus Christ. I was damn near holding my breath there. Whew. 1 super, no crit, 2 normals. And he's still double digit. Hey, YAMCHA. So I mean, the Dokkan attack's kind of wasted here, unfortunately. Damn. Alright, well, we might as well do this. Cause we'll kill here with Tien. And okay, I don't want this to kill though. Please don't crit. Okay, good. All right, we'll kill here with Tien. We'll get the full health heal. And then we just did work out for us. We do have YAMCHA and Tien going into the 17s, so the stun should be able to save us. I'm not gonna say it will, but I'm gonna say it should. I have a lot of faith in YAMCHA. I mean, that last turn was probably his worst turn he's done, and he's still double-digit tanked with class and type disadvantage. Mind you, of course, it wasn't normal, but I mean, still a dodge character, double-digit tanking that. I mean, you're not gonna hear any complaints from me. I think he's goated. Now, as long as we get our, stun off, we should be in business here. I will admit I am kind of worried that we don't get the stun off. And Blue Cow and Goku gets pretty hurt because we are full HP, but okay, please dodge, thank you. Yeah, he's like dodged everything he's needed to. Like, I genuinely think in however, like, 2 hours long or whatever this is, like, I mean, you definitely have more of a racing ability to tell, right? But, because, like I said, I do record this stuff in parts, so, I mean, for me, it's, this shit, okay, only 2 supers is rough, but at least we do have the stun. So this is probably another one of his weaker turns so far, but even here, I mean, he got the stun, so, I mean, he did his part. Right, he did his job, so I'm happy with him. So, I mean, we're doing some decent bit of damage too. We're not going to kill by any means this rotation, but we should probably kill next rotation. Maybe. Can I even get the support for Bulma here? Yeah, I think I can with the tech orbs. Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't think we'll kill here. Well, we might. I mean, it depends. It's the friend Tien, so he can do a lot of damage. We also, we have Blue Cow and Goku and Bulma support active here. So he could really do a lot of damage. It depends if he, gets the crit or not. But going into Super 17 is really good for us. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. this, like I said, I'm this run. I think we can make it the run. I mean, we'll see, but I have a high degree of confidence now that we have the Super Saiyan 4s. That I mean, that last try was unfortunate, but I mean, even Bulma, you know, even though she died, she did look pretty good. So I mean, I'll give her that. Yeah, I mean, with how much damage these guys have done, they're definitely dead. 57.7. That's so crazy. All right, Super 17. Let's do this. Oh boy, here we go. Now, he does get the... Okay. This is actually before receiving 7 attacks, so we need to use Yamcha's active here. We do have my support, which is really helpful. We did that much? Okay. I think we should... Let's do that. And as long as Mai is dodging, we should be fine here. And we should... we'll have all the 7 attacks gone. 100%. Because, I mean, with Yamcha and Mai, I mean, they both... I mean, even though he's in slot 2, Yamcha can do, what, like 5? Or is it 4 attacks still? I mean, she can do like 4 attacks herself. And obviously Tien got the 1 there, so... No super yet is... That's concerning. I won't lie. 26 mil is pretty huge, Yamcha. I will... Yo, if we get a god turn from Yamcha... Dude, like, this is 69%. Like, I can't get over this. I mean, I know the first dupe is the most important. But, I mean, even still... He's just been going to work, man. They, like, his easy A, they cooked. Okay, now this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. We need Mai to dodge. That's what we need. I'm very worried. I mean, we're like full health here, so there's that angle. And we do have support active. So I mean, even if she gets hit by the normals, we should. I don't. Am I crazy? Like, he didn't super yet, did he? Please dodge. Thank God. That could have been rough. That could have been really rough. Alright, we should be fine here. I'm just so worried at this point. This is the deepest we've gotten in, so... Naturally, I suppose. Alright, we got Gogeta. Oh, I can get the active in. You don't even have a super here. Let's do this. Oh, wait, no, I should have played the animation. No! Damn it. I mean, I like to try to get all the animations in at least once. Obviously, we haven't seen that yet. Alright, well, we do know there's no SA here, because, I mean, Gogeta has the Scouter. So, this is... We're finally done with Super 17. Now we just need to beat Sin or Omega, whoever it is. I'm pretty sure it's Sin, based off the little, like, figurine. So I didn't see the Dragon Balls in his chest. I could be wrong about that, but I didn't see the Dragon Ball, so I think it's going to be Sin into Omega. Because a lot of these are 2-phase fights. I mean, Rilda starting off with 3 phases did make me think that potentially one of these could have been a 1-phase fight. But I mean, there's no way they just do Sin, right, alone. That's definitely Sin. Okay. Randomly changes key spheres. Okay, they're all like lowering enemy attack and defense. Okay, well, let's grab these. And then I can do that. And we have a god turn for Bulma here. Well, 8 orbs is still pretty huge. Alright. So she has... Thank you. She's gonna be looking really good. I mean, we're gonna get the stun here, most likely. With Yamcha having type advantage, I mean... Some of these later attacks, so long as we're getting the crits off, could do quite a bit. So I think this is gonna be the one. I really do. Hopefully I'm right. I want to be done with this battle hard formidable foe stage. I'll tell you what. I mean, I got quite a bit of stones, and it's not even fully about the stuff, mind you. I mean, I just want to be done with it after all the time it's taken me. But I really do want to. I want to get done with the stuff, but I mean, the global celebration, it's only getting closer and closer, right? I want to have all the stones I can grinded, so I can, make the best sort of jumping in part 1. Now, a little thing that I feel like I don't make note of enough is, even though I did really good during Anniversary, more or less, I think it is worth noting. I mean, I did go like 1,000 stones deep before, like, I only pulled like 5 features from like 1,000 stones on Super Vegeto's banner. Like, that part 1 summoning, I went in with a huge amount, and I got, like, it was rough. It was really rough. Some of my worst, like, summon luck ever. Until, like, it turned around for the rest of the Anniversary, but, I am fearful of that outcome. I didn't realize he can't actually be stunned here, so that's not the best for us, but, I mean, obviously, we're still fine, so. We kill this rotation, then we move into Omega, I have to imagine. I mean, I suppose this could be another 3-phase fight, but I think Rildo honestly might have been the first one, or at least the first one that I remember, so I don't see them doing that. But it's also like, this is, you can usually tell how these fights are going to go based off the, like, art they use, the card art, and this is I think it's worth noting that this is the SSR. I believe it's the SSR of the 7th Anniversary banner unit, Tech Shinshin. So, I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's the SSR art. So, if they're using the SSR art, they could definitely make us fight another Sin here, or even like a different Omega. I'm not sure what they'll do. Oh yeah, no, that's the HEL Omega. He's definitely the final boss here. We're so close. Allies, damage reduction raised from HP 77% more. We're so close. We got this. God. I'm scared. I'm so scared of that. Chat. I can't do it. I can't do it. We need to rely on the GOAT YAMCHA. We are so close for me to be taking big risks. We're just way too close. He's guaranteed a super for being in slot 3. So we don't need to worry about that. Okay. I know TN already has a slot 2-3 buff up here. But I'm just like, I'm thinking, like, I mean, he has the great chance to dodge to slot 2-3. He definitely wants to be rotated around to have as much defense as possible. But it's just not having guard, right? I mean, no guard, it's rough. Class, well, to be fair, he has class, he is extreme. But he does have, obviously, type disadvantage here. And I don't want to, especially mine, that's 55%. Which, of course there's no super. Oh, I was going to say. Alright, well, there's the super. That's good. I was going to say, of course there's no super when I decide to do that, but... Okay, double digits. That did some damage. He could take some damage from the normals, but as long as it's just normals, we'll be fine. Please. Okay. We gotta get Gogeta out. Now is the time to play this animation.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack. I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
Alright. We should be good. He should be fine for one, right? Ah, no, I should be fine if I do this. Because Tien gets so much damage, especially that friend one. We'll get the support. Yeah, this should be GG. I think Gogeta alone might be able to kill, but I mean Tien, if Gogeta does it, Tien will just destroy. Right, so finally, oh my god, this took forever. Yep, Gogeta kills. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess it is very fitting for Gogeta to take out Omega, huh? Oh my god. Thank fuck. Oh wow. Alright. That's done. Done and dusted. Holy shit. And holy. God damn. That took forever. Alright. We're done though. We got the clear. That's what matters. We got our 6 stones. 1 for the clear, 5 for the mission. I do need to remember that 9 and 10 are the one with special missions. So obviously we'll do those when we get to them, but there's still a lot of stones here. I mean, there's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, plus the extra 4 stage. I mean, there's still 44 stones for me here, right? So I mean, I'm at 516. I still have the Dragon Ball Red Zone to touch. I haven't touched that at all. I was gonna be all the countdown stuff. Like there's a lot to do. So I'm really excited to finally be done with this. I'm just gonna end this here. I did want to yeah, this got so put behind. I was trying to do I mentioned at the beginning of this, I do believe the Tien showcase against the Blue Goku fight. I got so derailed, I got so unlucky, but I think I'm gonna return to that. So I'm gonna end this here. I want to get as much recorded today as possible. I did just get I'm trying. I'm really trying to catch up on these. So hopefully I can maybe even get like 7 done today. We'll see what happens. But I also have like the burst mode. So we'll end this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.